everyone, it's Diabetic Danica, and today I'm going to talk to you about something really exciting that you could potentially have the opportunity to apply for. So if you remember, I think it was like 2 years ago, I had an internship with Novo Nordisk. And I don't really remember if I ever really explained how I got that internship, and it was a really amazing, awesome experience. And so I wanted to share it with you guys in case any of you wanted to do a similar thing. There's an organization called Students with Diabetes, and basically they have chapters all over the US at different colleges where there are diabetes clubs where you meet up and have a group and meet other diabetics on your campus and do fun activities together. And so we actually ended up having one of those at my university, but not at first, but eventually. But I had been Googling to see if there was one at my university, and I found out that they have an internship program. This was actually the very first year of the Students with Diabetes internship program, and I just remember being so excited because it sounded like something that was like made for me. It was for college-age students who had diabetes that wanted to work in the diabetes field, and I was just over the moon. So I filled out the application, I got some references, and I waited. And eventually I heard that I had been chosen as a finalist, I think was the first thing I heard. And I thought that I was gonna have an interview because that's what we had been told. But the next thing I knew, it was being announced that I had been chosen to be an intern at Novo Nordisk, and me and the two other interns were just chosen without being interviewed. They just liked us the best out of what they saw, and yeah, that was it. So I was super excited to be able to spend 2 months in Princeton, New Jersey to work at Novo Nordisk. So that internship ended up being an amazing experience. First of all, I got to be roommates with another diabetic that had been chosen to work at Novo Nordisk, and that was just a major blessing and exciting moment. That's the only time I've ever had a diabetic roommate, and she was just, I don't know, it's hard to describe what it's like to just be roommates with somebody who knows exactly what you're going through and who's doing the same things themselves. And we could just make so many jokes about diabetes that other people just would never have gotten. And it was really cool. And if you don't know, that's Amy, the one that I made the Mini-Med versus Animus video with. She was my roommate at Novo Nordisk. So I got to work in the diabetes education department, which at Novo Nordisk, they basically have a diabetes education center where they manage all of the different educators that they have all over the US. Sorry if you hear squeaking, that's my puppy playing. But yeah, so I got to kind of see the back end of how they create educational materials, how they manage all these different people, and I got to be a part of creating some materials myself through editing and through creating inspirational story series that were sent out to everybody in the program. And it was just amazing to be able to work for a company from which I've been using their products for years. Like, I started off on Novo pens, I think they're called, the insulin pens with Novolog in it, like way back in the day. I use Novolog now. It's just a really big company, and it's cool when you want to work in diabetes to be able to work for a big company like that. And I got to see a lot of really great hearts of the people at Novo Nordisk who want to help people with diabetes, and that was really cool. And of course it helped that they had free Diet Coke. The vending machines were free, and it was amazing, and there was free food like almost every day, left over from meetings, and all the interns went to it. We'd be like, we have this little messaging system of all the interns, and so we would message like, oh, there's cookies in 3C, or pasta in 5D, go, and it was, we helped each other out. And it's not just Novo Nordisk that you could work with. So Students with Diabetes basically gets internships from all these different diabetes companies like Tandem, JDRF, Novo Nordisk, a bunch of stuff like that, the big names that you've all heard of. And they pick finalists from all the applicants, they get you interviews usually, and then hopefully you get placed somewhere. I'm not 100% sure, but I think since the program isn't like, I guess, that well known and it's like so specific and all that, I think there's a high chance that if you apply you get it, but I'm not sure. You also then get free admission to a conference, the Students with Diabetes conference. It's a leadership conference for the internship people, and then right after it's just a regular conference with people your age, and you get to meet a bunch of other diabetics and have fun. And it was just all over a really great experience where I met so many diabetics and got real experience working in a big diabetes company. And it doesn't hurt that it was paid. And of course my weekends were free. I wasn't in school, it was during the summer, so I got to go to New York and go to Philly and just kind of sightsee around. In DC too, I went to DC during that time. So it was just a great way to spend a couple months in my summer. So I'm gonna look up the requirements right now. So the deadline to apply this year is December 15th. So you have about a month, well, less than a month. And then you receive an offer hopefully in March or April. Just kidding, March or February. And then they begin in the summer. So you have to be between ages 18 and 25 in a bachelor's or master's program and already have completed a year of school. You also have to have at least had diabetes for a whole year. And obviously you have to fill out the application. I think you have to get a letter of support from a healthcare provider, a letter of recommendation, and probably college transcripts and all that. Nope, not transcripts, just proof of enrollment. And 20 to 30 people get it. So it's just a really cool program. They didn't ask me to make this video or anything. I just really enjoyed my experience and I wanted to share it with you in case you were at all interested. I would definitely apply. It was a summer I'll never forget. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you do apply to the Students with Diabetes internship program, please tell me in the comments below. I'll be sure to link everything in the description, like the website and you know, how to apply and all that, just in case you want to. And it's just an awesome resume booster too. To put on my resume that I worked for Novo Nordisk when I want to be a diabetes educator is a really amazing thing. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like it, give it a thumbs up or a paw up. Don't forget to subscribe and I'll see you soon for an all new video. Bye. Bye.